today we're heading to my favorite place to go to relax and unwind and to photograph in Portland, and it's the Japanese Garden. Nice view of Portland to my right. Here we go. Okay, here we are now, heading into downtown Portland, which we just got to basically drive through and come out the other side. We're back. I got totally lost. There was an ambulance outside the Powell's bookshop, so I tried to take a different way around it and got completely lost. Anyway, I wish I'd shown you the bookshop, but unfortunately it was the ambulance. Hopefully it was just a teenager who collapsed at seeing his first book. So here we finally are at the Japanese Garden, and I'll take you straight away to the most famous tree in Portland, this maple. Look at the architecture, you can see it with it stripped bare. But it's 6 weeks ago would have been a flaming red maple. It's a beautiful tree, the most photographed tree in Portland. Here's the tea house, and here's the first garden, the pond. And here's the tree on a perfect fall day with fog in the background giving it a lovely look. It's sad to see this looking so dull. Look at that. That's a much better example of what it can look like. The heavenly falls in the autumn. This is also exceptionally dull and boring, but take a look at it again. That's what it looks like on a good morning in the fall. Simply wonderful little device. And this is a wonderful the 5-tiered pagoda. It is a gift from the sister city of Sapporo and represents the Buddha and all these kind of symbolic things. I have no idea what they represent. Surprises.
You know, this is a lovely little part of the garden, but I didn't do justice to it filming here. This will now take you into the nature garden, which is a much more natural area. You know, the Japanese like to ultra control the gardens, but they do let it go a little bit looser here. So you get a much natural feeling, and there's a lot of ponds and a lot of streams in this area. There's also a lovely place in the summer where you can just sit and read a book and talk to people as they come by. And if this area again is dull, but it's beautiful in the right time of the year, full of color. That water can look stunning. This is a nice place to sit. I have many conversations with many people here, and it's just a nice area. And notice how these little walkways almost are there to guarantee you walk slowly and you walk with your eyes down. It's a very clever way of making you in tune with the garden, so you don't just rush through it. Very, very cleverly laid out. So this, I didn't go down through all the natural garden because there's so much of it. Now we come into the sand and stone garden. Of course, a classic way of doing Japanese gardening. Just think of that as the ocean and mountains. This is a beautiful part. There's lovely steps that takes you back up to the main portion of the garden, and that's called the flat garden, and that's designed to be looked at from the pavilion, just straight on. Flat garden, and here you see it. Lovely. These are beautifully laid out. It represents this sake bowl there, that in the middle. And this is my favorite picture of all time from the garden.
So we're at a Japanese garden right now, and we're just driving through part of Washington Park until we come to the the second thing I want to show you just little bits of, which is the Hoyt Arboretum. Well, I've just seen that they've introduced a whole new system now where each parking space is numbered, and you have to pay $1.60 minimum each time you park. So the whole point about the Arboretum was going to like 8 or 9 or 6 or 7 locations and looking at different trees, but that means you're paying $10, $15. And obviously this time of the year, when the trees have lost at least a lot of them all, I'm not going to pay that money, so we're out of here.
Turn left.
Well, if you haven't noticed, this is where the rich people live.
Take the next left onto Southwest Kingston Avenue. In 500 feet, turn left onto Southwest Titchener Drive.
Well, we're in a different part of the city now, a suburb called Lake Oswego. I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's a rich area. And I'm still a little annoyed about those parking meters. If you park downtown, let's say you could put in as much as you want, and that ticket could be used anywhere in the city as long as it's valid, so you can move to 8 or 9 different locations. In the park, the system is set up that you have to punch in, you can only use a credit card, you have to punch in the exact number you've parked your car at, and it's not usable anywhere else. So, and then you have to pay with a credit card. So you can't move around. It's very frustrating. It's some decision was made that I'm sure there's a stink about it. I should read up on it. Meanwhile, we're Christmas shopping, although it doesn't look like it. But this is Christmas shopping for me. And all will be revealed when we turn this street. So even though we're in an American suburb, it's Christmas crackers because it's a British shop. you missed another pit stop. But the nice thing about like Oswego is it has the British shop. So I buy all the tin stuff online because it's cheaper and there's more variety. But I go there for the meats. So 2 or 3 times a year I break and go over here for English sausages. And I bought 2 packs of English sausages, both ridiculously priced, overpriced. Well, subject to demand, I guess they're not. So 2 packs of sausages, 1 pack of sausage rolls, and 2, maybe 4 pork pies. I can't tell from the packaging. And it was $50. Another $50 at an alcohol shop, state run, because it has the gin I like, Hendrick's gin. So that's $100 for me for Christmas. I think we'll stop there and go home. And here's the bridge taking us back over to East Portland. Should be a view of the city coming up soon. You look for that. I'll focus on getting the hell over, which I gotta do.
Exit the highway at exit 300. Then keep left onto I-84 eastbound.
Will do. Thank you, Doris. And we'll find out now if Hood is in view today or not. Another day you're not going to get to see it. Here we are, back home again. Let's see what's in the bag. Big beans, of course, which aren't important. So we have the meat pies, 1 pack of sausages, and 2 packs. I think those will be for a meal over Christmas. We'll stop now.